Stacy loves learning about history and finds American history to be especially fascinating. It's the beginning of the school year and she can't wait to dive into this year's curriculum. Since early in elementary school, she has been aware that she has dyslexia. As a result, the volume reading in middle school has been a particular challenge. She loves watching the History Channel. Stacy has the ability to recall big ideas and specific historical facts and details by memory. Stacy friends who were students of the new teacher warned Stacy that it might be a tough year. They explained that this teacher moves quickly through the course materials and administers tests every Friday. Oftentimes they have a pop quiz on the sessions from the prior night's assigned readings. However, the teacher is enthusiastic and interesting when he lectures. The textbook is the primary vehicle for sharing the information in this course. One of the teacher's ways to ensure that all of the students have heard the material in the textbook is to ask selected students to read the material out loud. Now pause the video, grab pen and paper. List the key elements of the student's learner's profile, the potential accommodations, and the ways the student could address the teacher to become a better self-advocate. Resume the video when you are finished. Key elements of Stacy's learner's profile. She has a love for learning about history, especially American history. She has dyslexia. High volumes of reading assignments are difficult. She has great memory and recalls specific historical facts and details. Reading out loud is a challenge for her and something she finds embarrassing. Possible learning style is audible listening. Potential accommodations include text provided electronically, text-to-speech software, pre-read material opportunity for text to be read out loud, as well as text to be read out loud. Now, here are ways that students could address the teacher to become self-advocates. A wise step would be for Stacy to communicate to her teacher her enthusiasm for the course and the course content, a description about how she learns best, and what the teacher can do to help her maximize her learning experience. Stacy and her parents could set up a meeting with the teacher and where she could discuss and lead the meeting and be sure to communicate ideas like the following. I cannot wait for class to begin. It's probably one of my favorite topics. I'm looking forward to learning from you. I've heard your lectures are interesting. I'm looking forward to them. And learning by hearing is also a great match for my learning style. I love watching the History Channel. Do you have any shows that you would like to suggest that I watch that will align with the curriculum for this year? Note, if this is something that you would like to do, you will want to work with your IEP team to ensure that it is listed as an accommodation. Middle school is a good time to begin. I have dyslexia, which makes reading assignments very difficult. If possible, can you provide an electronic copy to allow my computer to read the material out loud? It will help me to have tests and quizzes read out loud. That will make it so that I can show you what I'm learning about each week. You can finish the conversation by saying, if these options do not work for you, we can discuss more options later. Here are some ideas that teachers have used in the past. The teacher could tell the students which paragraph they will be reading the day before. That way the student can review the night before. The teacher could read the material to the class instead of calling on the students to do so, just in case other students have similar challenges but are hesitant to talk with the teacher about them. The student and the teacher can develop a signal system together. For instance, the student can flip over a green card when he or she feels comfortable enough to read a passage. Notice that the student is consistently sending messages to the teacher that she is planning on working hard in the course, that she respects the teacher's authority in the classroom, and by making basic accommodations to his instructional and assessment practices that the teacher can significantly reduce the barriers to her learning experience. Having this conversation early with the teacher and also having a strong work ethic are important parts of self-advocacy. Reminding the teacher from time to time about the accommodations might be necessary. This is another part of self-advocacy. Do not feel like you're annoying the teacher or being a bother when you need to do so.
Created using Powtoon.